Hey everyone. So I know I said my next doll video was going to be another Rainbow High Fantastic Fashions doll, but actually we pretty recently had the last two Integrity Toys X Cold Carbon dolls revealed, and I wanted to go over those because I'm excited whenever Integrity Toys comes out with stuff. So I'd love to just talk about it. So for starters, the first two Cold Carbon dolls were revealed. I believe it was last year. It was during the Dolly days. I can't remember if that was the beginning of this year or the end of last year. But we had the two vampire hunters that were Jordan and Bellamy. And I ended up passing on both. I thought they were really interesting, very detailed, but just weren't really my style, I guess, or my interest of what I like to collect. But I thought they were really beautiful dolls, and I didn't really watch the whole story or anything or invest too much time into that collection. However, this time around when these came out, I made sure to read in the story, watch the video, like the full presentation. One, I have a bit more time to do it, but also I wanted to fully understand the dolls before I presented on specifically them. Last time I kind of glazed over them because it was a part of the full Dolly Days collection, but now I have more time to give to specifically these dolls. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the Integrity Toys Cold Carbon collaboration. So the third doll in the collection, and the first one revealed of the last two, is Blood Moon Tinson Dakling. You can see all of his little stuff here. He has the Tinson head sculpt, a home body type, which 1.5, skin tone Hungarian, hair color silver. So yeah, that's him, and he definitely has this whole kind of vintage vibe going. And before I read the story, I genuinely thought the first two characters we got were the vampire hunters, and I kind of thought these two were the vampires because they both have kind of a vintage look to them. But they're not. Both of these characters are vampire hunters actually as well. So that's actually kind of pretty cool. So you can see here, he's just a very kind of fancy looking guy. He has his cane, which is his weapon of choice, which I thought was actually really interesting. And he's just a very gentleman like guy. He has this really long, beautiful silver hair. And I do think this Tinson is a lot better than the one that we got during the Dolly days because we had the workout. I think it was power workout Tinson, and I was not interested at all. But I really like this Tinson. I thought he looked really cool. And then also, you can. So I don't know if anybody here is a fan, but I personally am a fan of the show Vampire Diaries. I watched it when I was in high school and college. Watched the entire show. I was a big fan, and Tinson really gives me Elijah vibes. Not in the face or the hair, but just kind of the whole fancy look. And I realized Elijah was a vampire. This guy's a vampire hunter, but still, he gave me Elijah vibes, and I thought it was kind of cool, and it definitely made me like him even a little bit more. I did decide to pass on him. The main reason I decided to pass on him, he's really cool and would have been a pretty cool first guy to add to my collection because I still have not collected a single male Integrity Toys doll. I plan to one day. I don't have anything against the guys. It's just with guys they've got to be perfect for me, I guess. But one of the main reasons I didn't is because we can see the expected ship date is May 2024, and I already have Kiori and Violin, the club dolls from last year, coming in around that same time, and they were both very expensive. And so I'm trying not to line up too much for myself at that time. I'm trying to be smart with money. So he would hit right around the same time as them. So I'm very much he's nice, he's really cool, but he's not I don't feel like I need to have him. So he's a pass for me. But I do think he's a really cool character. Also, we had Marina, who is the designer of the collection, and she, in a later email, included some photos of in person of the dolls, which I think is such a good idea because he looks even better here with these in person photos that she provided. So good. These are still good, but I feel like this gives more the vibe of him, and he's incredible. He's just really, really beautiful. So the last doll of the collection is all that drama, all that vampire drama. Valentinova. Is that how you say her last name? She is Wow, she is so cool. She's so interesting. Right off the bat, we can see she has these lip piercings, which is so. I don't think that's been done before with Integrity Toys. Again, I don't have like the perfect knowledge of every doll released or anything, especially the older dolls, but I don't think I've seen that yet. So that's pretty cool. And it's just kind of putting in like Integrity Toys earring. They showed that on video. She comes with so many interesting pieces to talk about. Also, she has an umbrella that opens and closes, which is really cool. And that's also like her chosen weapon. Again, she is also a vampire hunter, though the creator of her said she could also easily be seen as a vampire, which I can definitely see. She's really beautiful. She has a lot of really cool pieces, like a really detailed coat, and then she has on like this kind of like corset top underneath. And then that jewel on her neck is actually like a vial of blood that she uses to attract vampires, like in order to have vampires like interest like come to her so that she can then kill them with her umbrella. So it's so interesting. I love having like all this lore and stuff. I really wish I had delved more into the original collection because I really do love having all this lore and story behind it. It's really cool. They also showed that the crosses can come off, so you can have just the hoops if you want. And she's just beautiful. Like I love the head wrap. Senya is a beautiful face model as well, of course. It has that she is the FR 6.0 body. Her skin tone is porcelain. Her hair color is black. Hand applied eyelashes. And again, same story. She is a lottery doll, which I don't know if I mentioned that with Tinson, but these were both lottery dolls. Edition size of 1200 and expected in May 2024. So she also included some in-person photos of Senya, and this had me very close to going for this doll because I really love her with just the simple stud, that photo in the middle. I really, really, really like Senya there. She looks so beautiful. She's a stunning doll, but I did end up passing on her for the exact same reason that I passed on Tinson, and that is just because I have other dolls coming at that time, and I'm just trying to be smart with money. But honestly, if I didn't have those dolls coming, I definitely would have entered the lottery for Senya. I think she's so beautiful. I love the dark hair with the pale skin. I love the little lip piercing. Like I'm don't know how I feel about the huge earring ones that cover the whole chin, but I do really like just like the simple stud that she has there in that middle photo. And I love the umbrella. That's such a cool accessory. I love the blood crystal thing that she has a necklace. I love her corset top. She has so many cool pieces that I love, and she's just so beautiful. So I came really close to entering for this doll. She's just so cool and so unique and so beautiful. And then hearing her story made me even more interested in her because she's just kind of like dramatic, over the top, and stuff like that, which I love that. Like, I love a over the dramatic top character. I feel like if there was a show, she'd probably be one of my favorite characters in the show. But again, I'm just trying to be really smart with money, and with Kiori and Violin coming in around that same time, I did not want to sign up for more dolls than I can actually pay for. So I did pass on her, but she is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, so that is the full Cold Carbon collection. Here I have like all of them lined up. We have Jordan, Bellamy, Tenzin, and Senya. It's a really incredible collection. I think these last two, for me personally, were the strongest of the collection. I think Senya is the best out of the entire collection. Like, looking at this lineup, my eyes just drift straight to her. I love her so much. But I also love Tenzin. But then Bellamy and Jordan, they are also really strong dolls. It's just they aren't like, I'm not really into the whole like kind of Western feel that they have going on. But I think this is such a cool collection, and it's so different for Integrity Toys. It's something I really, really hope to see more of the future, like working with Cold Carbon or even other like OOK artists in the community. I follow so many on Instagram. They make such incredible work. Um, So seeing this type of thing is so cool, and it's definitely something I'd love to see some more in the future. So that's kind of it, I guess, on this collection. I'd love to know what you all think down in the comments below. Did you enter the lottery for any, or is there any you really want to get your hands on? To be honest, maybe one day in the future I could see myself still going for Senya. But again, just trying to be smart now. I'm trying so hard, but it's so difficult being an IT collector, and then also like making the right choices so you don't overdo it and have like a huge like doll debt rack up. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a bit of a small video, but I definitely wanted to review these dolls because I thought they were really cool, and getting to listen to the story and everything behind them was really cool. But yeah, that's about it for this one. As always, all my information is down in the below, my socials, stuff like that. And also, I think I mentioned in my last video, I'll probably start mentioning it now on, but I have a podcast with my brother that I like to do, that I recently started doing. We have a couple episodes out now, so you can check that out. It's linked in the description below, and it's on Spotify as well as YouTube. But I guess that's about it, everyone, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.